This is Will with the Global Soil Biodiversity Initiative. Today we're going to learn how to hunt for nematodes with a Baermann funnel. First, you'll need a glass funnel, a rubber tube, circular wire mesh, a clamp, a bottle of water, and circular filter paper. And don't forget your soil. Begin with the funnel. Attach the rubber tube to the mouth of the funnel and clamp it shut. Once the trap is filled with water and the nematodes crawl through the filter paper, they'll sink to the bottom, and this is where you'll collect them later. The wire mesh will hold your soil. You'll want to fill it up so that some of the soil gets wet. As this absorbed moisture evaporates overnight, any nematodes in the sample will crawl down the soil column to stay within the water-filled pore spaces until they reach the filter paper, crawl through, and sink into the trap. When adding the filter paper, be sure there are no air bubbles or creases. The nematodes will have to crawl through this, but you don't want any loose soil getting through. And then add the soil. Depending on your project, you may want to sieve the soil a little more finely than is shown here. Nematodes that are protected in thicker soil aggregates might not get through. Before you're done, double check that the water level is touching the soil. As you can see here, the soil can absorb quite a bit of water once it comes into contact with it. And if the water level sinks too far below the mesh, the nematodes might not want to crawl through. Once the funnels have sat overnight, they're ready to be tapped. Undo the clamp and let about 20 milliliters of water through. If the tube gets pinched, use your fingers to gently prod it open, but remember there are nematodes there and you don't want to squish anybody. This sample went through 3 collection cycles, but we don't want that much water. So let the nematodes settle for a few hours in the beaker and then siphon off an amount that can fit in a watch glass to look under a microscope. Always remember to rinse out your beaker to collect any stragglers that might be left behind. And that's how you hunt for nematodes with a Baermann funnel. Check out globalsoilbiodiversity.org to learn more about soil organisms and how researchers study them. Thanks for watching and have a happy 2015 International Year of Soils.